YouTube. Welcome back to Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and we're going to get started on the drill press. This is a Chinese built drill press, and we'll pan you down here and let you look and see what we got. So this is model number ZJ4110. It's a 5-speed drill press. It says it's a 1/2-inch chuck. Spindle is, I gotta get my magnifying for that. Alright, this is a Morse taper 2. It says Morse 2.0. Almost kind of looks like a 2Q, but I think it's a O. The motors are 1/3 horsepower, which I would imagine that I'm going to upgrade eventually. It was built in 1996, and the serial number is YA, and it says made in China. We already knew that. So we're going to go ahead and start taking this thing apart, and so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to show you that it works, so that when we start it back up after we finish rebuilding it, we can show you that it don't work no more. Sounds like it's a little on the dry side. So now we know it works. So now we can go ahead and start taking this apart. Now when I go to put this back together, I'm probably going to do the exact same thing I did with my other drill press. I'm going to take this panel off. I don't like these rattly things. I despise them. So that's the first thing that's probably going to come off of here. So for now, let's go ahead and see if we can't take the pulleys off. Alright, we've got the pulley off, and I wanted to show you this. As you notice, see that little groove right there on the bottom of this slip pin? Well, this is not in it, and it's supposed to be. So, and you've got some stuff in the bearings that looks pretty nasty. I don't know what that is, but it looks like nest of something, maybe eggs for something, who knows. But that bearing grease is pretty dry, so we're going to take and remove all this and take the bearing, clean it out in gas. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get this other pulley off. So now the first thing you want to do is you want to pull that to the side. Never skip this step. Then you want to take this and get it so it's positioned in a way that you can see everything. And then we're going to take a picture of this exactly the way it is. Always take pictures of different angles so you can see exactly what wires are going to what. And it's always a good idea to cut your zip tie so that you can separate those so you can see exactly which one is going where and coming from. The reason for that is because with the zip tie I got them all tied together, you can't hardly see which one's going from which where or from where. So now it's safe to go ahead and unplug the motor and take that loose. Alright guys, we got the motor, base, pole, table, head, swivel, switch and wire, motor tensioner, belt, 3 handles, one needs to be straight, quill handle I guess you would call it, load spring for the quill, head pulley, motor pulley, tightener for the table, washers which won't be used, the quill, we got to take that loose, and this is the disassembly. So there you have the disassembly, and we got the chuck off, which I am almost certain is not a 1/2 inch, but we're going to find out. It is a 1/2 inch. The only thing that I can see wrong with this chuck is the fact that it's got a dent right there, which is not actually hurting it in any way, so we may be good on this. So this takes a 1/16 to a 1/2 inch, 1.5 to 13 millimeter, Y'all hear that stink bug? He just started. He's getting ready to find out that he's having family problems. And this is a B16 half-inch chuck. So we're going to check the bearings and probably pull the caps off and repack them and put the caps back on them. So this will conclude part 1 of the ZJ4110 Chinese vintage drill press build. So don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and please guys, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. Anyway, you guys don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you like what you see, help the shop out and PayPal at bisonworkshop@gmail.com. Every little bit helps. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Later.